What's up, everybody? Got about a minute and a half till the game starts. Was looking at the lineups, but then I lost it. What's up, everybody? Got it back. So I'm going to start with Ba, Clark, Neal, Bellingham, Ekwa, Pritchard, Elise, Ballard, O'Nine, and Hume, and Patterson in the net. I guess we have someone up top. Now we gotta put Jen's game on. If you're a betting man, I would put Broadhead to score. Bishop, Semedo, Burstow. Oh, it's still on there. Boom. There we go. Well, I will not be able to look at my phone since it hasn't even started for me yet, and FootMob is telling me it is. And we're off. Just keeping ball possession. Start off trying to feel it 1 minute in. All right, there we go. Luke just clears it. Ooh. Clark gives it up on the left side. Now Ipswich is just going to push it all the way through the back line. Nope. I feel like we're just going to try and clog up the middle. I mean, that's what we always do. What I was going to say, how could that not have been a foul? Hang a darn scarf. Oh, that is my stomach making the noises. I thought it was something else. This side, this side. Lost it all. Where do we think this will be seen? Bang! White's on the end, red in the middle. Move it over a little more. So I'm playing without a recognized sniper striker. Oh, at least we had a shot on that. Per your request, Sween. Done and done. Starting with the first chance, at least 6 minutes in. Shot on net. We don't really do that too much. I think our key is just clog up the middle, take the ball away, and then just take it down the sidelines, have Clark do whatever he wants with it. Hume just whips it into the box and no one's there because he did it from midfield. Interesting tactic. Ipswich take it down. Oh my God. I don't know how they didn't put that in. Sunderland gets countered and we luckily escape. Now they're just going to push it around the back. Probably re-attack from the same side where they just crushed us on. Clark's pushing out. And they pass it out of bounds. All right, not bad defense. Jen was right, that blue line is... We're at least organized when we're on our settled 10v10. Spent... Oh my God. Ipswich turns it over in the midfield. We take it away, and then we immediately give it back to them. And then they pass it out of bounds. All right, we're like on the... Now we're in just the center third. Just passing around, seeing if Ipswich wants to give us any passing lanes in the midfield. Announcers just said that 09 was a slight figure. I would love to know what that even means. Clark Toe pokes it out of two people to Pritchard. Then Ekwa puts it on out to the right wing. Here's Ba. Tries to get to Pritchard and then just snuck out by Ipswich. And then this might be the third time they just play it out of bounds. So, Sunderland with the ball in, top right of our offensive third. 09 to Ballard. Odd. We just keep playing it through the back. Clark puts it down, or Neal puts it down to Clark down the left side. They're trying to double him. He cuts it back, and he's just going to play it back. They're like in our passing lanes. Oh, that's Elise on the left side. Ipswich just plays long ball. Thankfully, Bollard's just there to win it to Luke. Ba needs a better touch there. Nice. Appreciate that, Scoob. You're going to miss probably a whole lot of nothing. I feel like this is going to be a 0-0. Saying that in hopes that it's just a score fest. Oh, I didn't know teams had their own analysis cameras. I thought that on the tablets it was just whatever is on the EFL feed. Jude gives it away in the midfield. Luckily, we have 4 back to there too. Broadhead. Then he gets Bellingham just sticks in, wins it back from Broadhead, and then we push it just back to Ipswich's back line. Sick. Oh, fancy footwork. And then he just gives it away, so it's all for naught. No one get excited ever. They chop it back. Oh, multiple opportunities for Ipswich, and now they still have it. They chop it back again. We're just blocking shots. This hasn't even got to Pato. And then, oh, here we go. Finally get a... Ekwa tries to clear it, hits it off of Pritchard. I feel like we're lucky to not even have a shot on net after that, but bend but don't break. People diving all over the place in the box. Yeah, I know. If he does. You'll just hear the farm come out. Come on, Elise. I feel like Elise has let like three of the last three crosses go in. People are just sliding all over the place. Ba takes it on the right. Passes it out of bounds instead of Pritchard. All right, 16 minutes in. I feel like Sunderland's have a chance. Ipswich has had a chance. But obviously nothing newsworthy. A lot of passes just going out of bounds. Yeah, I always forget that Jude is only 18. I wonder how many Sunderland supporters went down. Neal through the midfield to Pritchard. Please give it to Clark. So, nope. Tries to take three guys on, passes it off to Clark. Clark fakes down to the corner flag. Back to Neal. Back to Elise. Then back to Clark out of bounds. We link up well with each other. It's just like the third or fourth pass that just goes to shit. Cool. The scoreboard stopped, huh? There. I don't know why it stopped, but it's back, baby. Sliding tackle by Hume. Loves that, apparently. Loves yellow cards also. He did have a nice tackle against Newcastle, the scum. Ipswich just links up, two passes in the box off the the throw in. 1, 2. Pushed it far wide though. I don't know why we still do this small ball. I guess for that, foul. Sam Allison, the ref. Another pass by Ballard out of bounds. Pritchard tries to take the ball away. They get out of that. Ipswich tries to chip it in. Ballard gets ahead. Neal wins it. Gets it out to Ba on the right side. Back to Neal. To Bellingham in the midfield. Then he checks back to Ballard again. Now we're at the edge of our defensive third. Now midfield. Bellingham gets it out to Hume. Bellingham to Neal in the midfield. To Pritchard. Back to Neal. To Elise. Ekwa. Clark to Ballard. Now to Luke to stretch everybody out. Hume. Back to Ballard. To Elise. To Pritchard. Passed out of bounds. I might just be repeating the same sentences over and over again. Taylor Davis, they didn't get a touch on that. Could have been some issues. Sunderland have had 56% of the possession. Ba takes it up the right and just chops it back. Hume on the right side. No one's moving without the ball. We're just standing still. Bellingham's trying to make a run. To Ba. Now we just check it back to 09. Ballard. Elise. Clark is checking back in the midfield at least. 09. To Hume. Now Hume has nobody, so he goes back to 09. And we just keep retreating space. Now to Patterson. At least we get someone else in the mix. It's the goalie, though. Ballard. Elise. Clark. Elise down. Bellingham in the midfield gets the ball tackled away and a foul, thankfully, because, we have a yellow card out. Someone's getting a little lippy. Or it's just a slide from behind. Well, with cleats up too. Nice. Protect him. A long ball to Bellingham. Good touch by Bellingham. And then Bellingham out to Clark. Clark's on target. Goalie makes a save. I mean, yeah, it was right down the center. That was a nice ball by Luke. Nice control by Jude. Then Clarkey kind of just puts it right at the goalie. Yeah, you can see he was trying to wrap his foot around it. All right, Pritchard to take the corner. Hopefully, Luke's just getting absolutely grabbed by two players. They both get a little talking to from the ref. Ballard goes charging in. Clark keeping possession. Ba to Clark. Let's go! That's the shot that you wanted to take the first time, baby. There we are. Now, here's where it is. I saw this in the Sunderland program. Sunderland was the last team in the 92 of the league. All those league teams that are still yet to not win when they take a lead. So that will be the test today. 3 points here would be helpful, especially since how well Ipswich started the campaign. Clark just absolutely He absolutely bashed it. What is this? I used to doing this. Adding a 1 to Sunderland. Alright, I feel like we deserve that. It's about time we seize the opportunity. Oh, now you can hear the fans. The supporters from Sunderland. Yeah, single point from a winning position. In the championship, I thought it was the whole. I thought the Sunderland email said the whole 92. Oh, great. Ipswich have won the most points from losing situations. Shit, here we go. Here we go. Oh, good save by Pato. Ipswich corner, trash. I don't even think it made it to the front post. Sunderland. The Sunderland Boot Boys. Scoop, we were close. Ba had the assist. Ooh, 5 hours, 300 miles? Yeah, no thank you. And this is a 5:30 game? Yeah. So they're not getting home. Whew. That's a whole day event. I love it. I feel like they're playing the two similar styles of football. Take it up to the midfield and then just take it back to the back line and then pass it along their back line. Good step by Luke. Distribution, past Pritchard. They foul Bellingham as usual, and then they foul again to try and stop the counter. Oh, do I see anyone? No. Nope. Jack Clark, the goal scorer. Just like, bah! Step. Good step. Bah. Hume. Good defense. Now Pritchard just clears it to Bellingham, but Ipswich win it again. Oh my god. No, please. Fucking fuck. All square. So Pritchard put it to Jude. Jude nowhere near Jude. Dude chests it down and just two passes. No one wants the ball. It just slots through. Ipswich bang it home. Of course. Yeah. Clark takes it down the left side. Oh, he gets it to Neal into the box, and then Ipswich. How could that not be a corner? Yeah, Neal is just screaming at the ref. Elise wins it and then just puts it. We can't keep the ball more than 6 seconds. Now they're just playing keep away with their keeper. Luke's doing. I don't know what Luke did to their guy. The goal scorer. Oh no, he just fell. So he's just diving. All right, Sunderland free kick midfield. Sure, we'll just make a small little pass and then pass it out of bounds. Yep. Now here's the out of bounds pass. Ooh. Hume chips it over to Pritchard. Pritchard takes it to the offensive third and then just pass it to Ipswich and they clear it. And then we push it all the way back to Patterson. Patterson gets it to Hume. Hume sends it long to Bellingham. Bellingham controls it. Sees whatever he wants in the midfield to Pritchard. Pritchard whips it in, and the goalie comes out and makes a save. Bollard clears it off of an Ipswich player. We got a throw in our defensive third on the left side. I think it's Elise. Yep. Ref's giving him a nice little pat and chat. Ipswich has 7 shots to our 4. 2 on target for Ipswich, 3 on target for Sunderland. Ipswich manager trying to call a handball. Handball. Man. Burns is not happy with someone. No one's moving on the throw-in. Clark comes in, checks it back to Elise. Bellingham gets pushed in the back, no call. Neal wins the head, and it just goes back to Ipswich's back line. Oh my god, what are we doing? Luke and Nine and Jackson are just literally ripping each other apart. All right, Sunderland 6. All right, last 5 minutes of the half. Let's go. Elise just gets absolutely ran through. I heard some little kid just saying, "You know you're not really hurt." Vicious chirp. Neil playing with it in the middle, gets it out to Luke on the right side. Bob tries to check for him. Ipswich is taking away the passing lanes. Elise back to 09. 09 tries to slot it to Ba. He does, and then just gets tackled. Edmondson just absolutely mauls him. And then he's like bitching at the ref. At least as a Sunderland supporter, I say that. Probably not right. All right, free kick. Probably 25 out. Pritchard looks to whip it in. Yep. Oh, we had our options, but everyone just started dropping. Pritchard puts it back into the box. Ipswich wins it. Back to Hume. Back to Patterson. Out to Equa. Then Ba. Equus tries to send it long to Bellingham. Danielle just playing it in the middle. Equa to Hume. Gives Ba a terrible ball so he can't run onto it. All right, at least we win it back. We like 1-2 it away and then win it back in the midfield, and then we pass it out of bounds. Because Ba's not used to a good pass because the last one that he got just went behind him. Now this one's in front of him, where it should have been. Jack Clark just working. Lost the ball and then just went to the back that took it from him and knocked it out of bounds. Let everyone catch up. Two minutes at a time. Clark just dribbles it out of bounds. A little over a minute left in the half. Oh, good slide, Hume. Hume picks it out, gets to Ekwa. Ekwa gets it back to Bollard. Out to 09, back to Bollard. Suddenly get fouled in the midfield. Ekwa and Elise talking. Don't know what that is about, but they don't look happy. And there's half. "26 minutes in, Jack Clark." Caden Jackson. 1-1. Portman Road. Yeah, Jackson scored in the 33rd minute. Clark scored in the 26th minute. I feel like two even teams is playing, so it is what it is. We're going to go on a little halftime break. We're going to stop this. We're going to put it back to 45. And we'll see you in a little bit. All right, I think second half should be starting pretty soon. Let's see some stats. 52% to 48. Sunderland 52 with ball possession. Expected goals, XG's shit. Total shots 8 for Ipswich, 6 for Sunderland. Big chances, whatever that stat is, 1 for Ipswich, none for Sunderland. 83% passes completed with Ipswich to 84. 9 fouls on Ipswich compared to our 0. No one got offsides, 1 corner each. Like we said, 8 shots for Ipswich and 2 on target. 4 of them were blocked, 2 off target. Sunderland 3 on target, 2 shots off target and 1 blocked. Our shots outside of the box, nothing else other than that. They have 2 saves to Sunderland's 1 save, and they just have the 1 yellow card. All in all, I mean, that's exactly what you would want in a first half. I mean, we took the lead. Obviously, we wouldn't have wanted to give up the equalizer, but strike first. Hopefully, this isn't a typical we strike first, then give up the lead, and then just don't win the second half. We lose 1-0 in the second half, and we end up going home with no points. Would love 1. Would think 3's icing on the cake, but I don't think Ipswich is playing too well in the past 5. Yeah, the 1 win against Wimbledon was the FA Cup. They tied Stoke, tied QPR, tied Leicester. That's a good result, and then lost to Leeds 4-0. I don't think we're too hot. I mean, yeah, we lost to Newcastle in the FA Cup. Oh well. Beat Preston. The tie at Rotherham hurt us. The win at Hull. And then Coventry's just ridiculous at the moment. They're flying high. But if we... I mean, we got to keep chasing to stay in playoffs. Right now we're 6th with this 1 point. But that's just because Coventry won earlier today, beating Leicester. West Brom's playing well. I mean, if you want to get promoted, you got to beat the top teams. Right now, Ipswich is in 2nd with this tie from the live table. So we're known for playing up to our opposition and down to our opposition. So hopefully this is where the times where we sneak out something that we just outplay them in the second half. Still halftime. Oh, I was going to say, they came back, and now that you got the coaching staff walking back on the pitch. On the touch line. All right, we're ready to start the second half. Get ready to start the clock. Switch this time length to say 99. No subs at the moment. Oh, Ipswich just megging people in the midfield to start off the second half. Is this just going to turn into a Newcastle again? No. Save. Controller falls. Sick. All right, we're out. All right, this cord is trash now. At least I didn't charge that. Hume gets fouled on the throw-in. No one moving as usual. We play it back to Luke. Luke to Pato. Pato to Ballard. Out to Elise. Elise is on the left wing and then just banks it off of the Ipswich player. Throw in to Clark. Clark possesses it. And he just gets stripped of the ball. It's just a ping pong match at the moment. Ipswich has pushed it to their back line. Now through the midfield. Broadhead probably just going to dick us. Yep. Puts it into Ba to Pritchard. Ba's taking it to the right side. Tries to hit it around his defender. A little cheeky move, but he knocks it out of bounds. Everybody gets up on Sunderland. Come on. Chat, what do you think of the first half? Ekwa to Neal down the left side. Plays at the Jew to Bellingham. Then Pritchard trips Lewis Travis. Yeah, first foul on Sunderland. That's weird to see it just happen in the second half. Switches off sides. Announcers are just saying 6 games since Ipswich has won a match. Obviously, that loss to Leeds and then a bunch of those ties. Two balls on the pitch. I kept calling him Jude. It's Joe. Wish Jude would be playing with Sunderland. That'd be ridiculous. Ballard sniffs it out, and then a nice little dive that gets called for a foul. Clark down the left side, blazing with speed. He gets taken out as we're trying to play advantage. But yellow card comes out. Jack Taylor gets the card. I mean, they took him out, but we still had possession. I don't know why we did stop play. Oh. Yeah. Studs up on him. Steps on his foot. Pritchard just at the top of the box. Looks like Ekwa's with him, but we know Pritchard's going to take this. Alex Pritchard. Pritchard over the bar. Ipswich is just down their left side. Job wins it in the midfield. Then Ipswich slide tackles it out to the right to Ba. Ba goes down from behind. He beat his man easily. Then two people get yellow cards. People are bitching at the ref, I think. George Evanson. And then Sunderland got a yellow as well. I don't know who. Oh, that's going to be Ekwa. Or Ba. Pritchard again. And we headed out of bounds. Yep, Ba gets the yellow for asking for a yellow. So you get what you ask for, I guess. Lukey won it, just kept it going away from the net. Ipswich just playing it through the back line. Waiting for us to come out. Ba goes to step to the ball. Alright, Sunderland wins possession, puts it back to Pato. Luke just elbows Taylor again. I think that if there's VAR, he gets yellow, but he's always been scrappy. Sunderland more in possession, drop ball to Ballard, to Elise. They skip over Pritchard. Clarkey checks it back to Neal. Clark down the left side. Gets taken away, and then they just clear it. Jackson. Ballard throws it into Luke. Luke gets it out to Elise wide. No one's out wide for him. So he sends it long to nobody. Just a little dump. Playing Flyers hockey. A little dump and chase. Oh, Luke's got that one. Luke stretches his leg out. Stop a little slot pass. Supporters are getting behind Ipswich a little bit. Finally can hear them. Pritchard to Bellingham. Ba has one over the bar. I mean, he had someone on the right side, but thought that his shot was going to be the better one. Neal wins the ball in the midfield and just gets taken out by Burns. He's obviously not happy about it because from behind it's high. I mean, we're trying to counter there and he just slows it up. Sunderland supporters giving a little red, white arme. Hand by Job at the top of the box. In the offensive third. I mean, they'll call that, but they won't call that in the first half on Ipswich. All right, half hour left. Who is going to break this deadlock? Ipswich comes through the middle and just sends a long ball to Pato. Ipswich 2 shots, Sunderland 2 blocks. Out on the left side for Ipswich. Luke sniffs it out. Oh no, that's Hume. Hume takes it up the right side. Looks to switch it to Clark. Ipswich wins the header though, and then puts it back to their keeper. Then going back to the Jack Clark's man, who passes it to the right, and then they just play it to the back line. They're just playing small ball at the moment. They just want possession. Checks in the middle, checks back to the back line. Fullback's trying to direct traffic. Pass to the right, out to their right side. And then they just can't get the final ball. They can't even get into the box. They keep possession though. Now they're attacking the left side. Again, they just try and put it through the top of the box. Nothing really happens. Pritchard gets the ball taken from him as he's trying to clear. Now they're down the right side. Whip it in. Blocked. Calls for handball there. Ipswich are just one-on-one now. Clark wins it and then just gets it taken right back from him. No one's pressuring. Pritchard pokes the ball away. Ipswich still wins it again. He's offsides. Pato with the save. I mean, I thought he was offsides. Flag didn't go up, but ref wasn't even in the right vicinity. The lino. Ipswich are just dominating at the moment. Now they slowed it up. Fullback with the ball at the outside of the circle, at the midfield, down to the left, to Edmondson. And he just tries to send a long ball down the left side and just goes out of bounds. He had a little replay of the save by Patterson. All right, Sunderland throwing with Hume down on the bottom right. Looks like they're trying to cut off the pass to Patterson so we can switch the field. Oh, Lukey was down at the corner flag. Neal with the ball in the center of the park. Ekwa calling for it, gets it. Gets to Hume on the right side. Everybody's moving up. Pritchard on the right side supporting him. We try to get to Ba. Sunderland. Ipswich just puts it out. Ba off. Aldi Ayushish coming in. One Frenchman for another. Ipswich play it back to the keeper, back to corner flag. He just sends it long. And Elise just waits till it goes out of bounds at midfield. Ipswich just played it and then poked back out of bounds. Sunderland ball on the far side of the screen. Back to Patterson. Ipswich stretching out a bit. Ballard with the ball. Sends the ball long. I don't know if it's... Yep, to Bellingham, runs it down. Back to the goalie. Here we go. Ajish with a good opportunity, just puts it wide, hits with the outside of his foot. Looked like something. Job got a little piece of it, got it away. Then Clark puts it into the middle, and Ashish just puts it wide, like not even on frame. Come on. You got this. If that's your first couple touches. Let's go. We have the opportunities. Just put them under pressure. Ipswich still playing within the back. Kind of a bad pass. The center back had to go running for it. Now they're down the left side. Davis is just blazing. Hume comes in, smashes the ball off his face. Ipswich look like they're going to make a change. 1, 2, at least 2. Ooh, 3 people. Chaplin with the foul on Dan Neal. Just arms all over him. Jackson, Travis, and Burns are out. Dominic Ball, Jeremy Sarmiento, and Omari Hutchinson on for Ipswich. And for Lewis, Travis, Keaton Jackson, and Wes Burns. Jackson's the one with the goal, right? Yeah. The goal scorer's out. And then the other 2. Burns had a yellow. Maybe Jack Taylor. Pritchard down the left side, tries to send the ball. Ipswich hits it out of bounds for a throw-in. And then we just go negative. Negative, and then we try and switch it through the back line to 09. 09 down the right side. Bellingham tries to run down towards the corner flag. Ipswich just put it to the goalie. Here's a little... Yeah. Sunderland steals possession with Equa. Hume. Back through the back line. Ballard. Elise gets stuck. Ipswich hit it out of bounds. Sent on throw. Clarkey all the way back to the goalie Patterson. Luke gets wide for him. Luke to Hume, Hume to Patterson, Patterson to Ballard. Ballard to Luke, just through the back line. Fakes like he's going to send a long ball, pushes past his defender, then back to Hume. Just not good possession by anybody here. Job wins the ball, and then Equa chops Taylor down. Ipswich free kick, they just pass it back. Fouls committed, 15 for Ipswich to 3 for Sunderland. Davis slots it to Broadhead. Broadhead's cheating. He's offsides. Free kick to Sunderland. Long ball to Pritchard. Pritchard plays it back to Clarkey. Clarkey looks to go down the left side of the... Chops it back. Left side of the box. Elise to Pritchard. Pritchard to Daniel in the middle. Lights flickering. I wouldn't be surprised if this all goes down. Hume. Down the right side to Ashish. She gives a little give and go. Back to Hume. Tries to get the ball. They're just going to try and run it out of... Yep, for a 6. Lights are flickering. Ipswich just playing it in the back, nice and simple. Pritchard gets stuck in. I'm sure you can see the lights flickering. This is awesome. It seems like a horror movie. Pritchard's hurt. Amari Hutchinson bangs it off of Luke 09. Corner. Pritchard is back. All right, Ipswich corner. Bollard wins it. Luke's getting pushed all over the place. Bollard puts it out again. Ipswich attack the right side again. Hume. No, that's Dan Neal. Samiento just dancing. Balls around. Falls back to an Ipswich player. Takes a shot and it's blocked. Yeah, Ipswich is kind of given to Sunderland at the moment. Hutchinson crosses it. Hume heads it out. Ajish fouls Davis on the left side, just outside of the box, towards the touchline. Portman Road starting to liven up. Free kick for Ipswich. Oh my goodness. Connor Chaplin with a header off the free kick. And we take the lead in the first half. Now we don't. Sunderland has to turn it around in this last 15? Like, whose man is that? That's Bollard's man. Someone's got to step up to win that ball. So Ajish misses something that he should put away. Then he fouls Davis, so they have that free kick. Sunderland down 2-1. Exactly what you haven't seen this year. What are we, 27 games in? Anytime that we were leading, we'd finish it off. Luke finds Aljish. Hume bangs it off an Ipswich player. Somehow there's throwing for us. Hume throws it to Luke. Luke puts it far to Bollard. So far that we can't even move the ball. Nope, just back to Patterson. Back line. Bollard up to Pritchard on the left side. Neal waiting for him. Elise pushes up. Gets it back to Dan Neal in the midfield. Ekwa to Pritchard. Pritchard to Elise. Elise to Jack Clark. Jack Clark to Pritchard. Jack Clark. Nothing. Ipswich just clear it out. Bollard wins it. Then Ekwa slide tackles it away to Luke. Luke gets it to Hume. Hume down to the side. Back to Hume. Aljish back to Ekwa. Ekwa out to Elise. Elise to Clark. Clark's just getting hand fighting. Hume on the right side puts it in through the box, and nobody does anything. And then Hume takes out Ipswich defender's legs. Good quick restart. Dan Neal missed a swipe at it. Bellingham missed a swipe at it. Then it gets through to Hume. And Hume just boxes out his dude, and his dude just flies right over him. Come on, Aljish. Now they're just showing the replay of Ipswich's second goal. Just a good free kick. Puts it right between the 6 and the PK mark. Exactly what you want when you have your free kick. Ipswich are just doing whatever they want in the midfield now. Taylor going through the midfield and then pushes it to the left to Sarmiento, and then it just goes right out of bounds. Someone throw in. We have the ball taken away from us. Then we foul in the exact same spot, basically, that we gave our second goal up in. So let's get nervy. Davis with another free kick. Maybe we'll mark everyone this time. Maybe not. And here's the free kick. Another good ball, and they hit it off the post. Our free kick defense is in shambles at the moment. Clear it out to like midfield. Ipswich head it back. We run through it back. Pritchard wins it and then loses it, and then they give it back to their back line. Now we're chasing. Long ball to the right. Elise wins it to Dan Neal, chips it to Clarkey. Clarkey puts it back to Neal in the midfield, and then we try and slide it through, and it's hit out towards Clark on the left side. He loses it. Now everyone's just heading it. Ipswich in the midfield. Free 50-50 ball. Two boys slide into each other. And Hume's going to get a card. Medical staff's on to see what Hume did. Luca 9's talking to the ref. I don't think it's going to help much. Yeah, they both slide into the ball. It is what it is. Hume is known for his yellow cards. Pritchard comes off. Rusin comes on. Pritchard's not very happy coming off. Oh, God. Ipswich calling for a penalty, which I think they should have got. Luke just goes diving in everywhere. Hume loses the ball, hits it just into wherever he wants in the middle of our box. Thankfully, Ballard blocks a shot. Yeah, they both ran into each other, no real foul. Just two dopes going hard for the ball. Broadhead's going to take the corner. Ref stops everything to talk to everybody. It's Dan Neal. Broadhead. Job wins it to the middle. Ipswich recover it. Put it down the right side. Chaplin with just some fancy footwork. Loses it. And now Sunderland's going to get a 6. 5 minutes left. We got to start showing some desperation or something. Sarmiento with a yellow. What is that? I feel like, how many yellows do we have now? Five yellow cards for Ipswich to 2 to Sunderland. Clark through the middle to Bellingham. Bellingham to Ekwa. Trying to find Roos up top. Chaplin just dicing it up. Bollard's just a beast. Runs it down, takes it away, brings it back up. Nobody else is working for him. Roos long ball. Goalie has to clear it away from the sideline. Clark like just at the tip of our offensive third. Out to Hume on the right side. Hume tries to cross in, it's just blocked. Sheesh checks it to Dan Neal to Ballard. Ballard to Clarkey. Clarkey cuts back into the middle, finds Luco 9. Luco 9 out to Hume. Hume out to Ekwa. Ekwa was back to the goal on the corner flag. Backs to Hume. Hume whips it in. Ipswich's center back just takes care of it. That's not out of bounds. It's got to be over the whole line. Ipswich start time wasting. We look like Sunderland's going to make another. Someone's going to make a switch. Looks like Burstow's coming on. Bellingham's coming off. Everyone coming off does not look happy. Harness comes on for Nathan Broadhead. Broadhead hasn't scored against his former team when he was on loan with Everton, which is nice. Ipswich just trying to put it down there, right side to Hutchinson. Bangs it out of bounds. So I'm going to throw it in to Patterson, to Ballard. Ballard puts it out of bounds. No one can get a foot in the ground. Everyone just seems to be very frustrated today. At least 5 additional minutes, they're saying. Ipswich just play a little dump and chase. Patterson to Ekwa. Ekwa to Elise. Elise sends it long. Ipswich's goalkeeper clears it out. Kind of shit. Clark down the left-hand side, loses the ball, then fouls his man. And then he starts bitching at the ref. Just don't lose the ball. Go to net. Run these guys. Do what you've been doing all 2023. No need to change it up in 2024. Wolfenden almost put it in. Banged it so hard off the post. Put us out of our misery. Ipswich's free kick, they just put it out of bounds. We throw it in the Ballard. Ballard sends it long. We're checking it back. Hume on the right side. Neal gets it in the midfield. Takes it across the center line. Finds Clark on the left side. Clark goes with speed, cuts back. Finds Neal again in the midfield. Neal sends one long to nobody. I don't know if that was a cross or a shot or somewhere half in between, but it was out of bounds on the first bounce. Ipswich look like they're going to make another sub. All right, 2.5 minutes left. I don't see us doing anything crazy here. Chaplin, the captain's going to come out. Keep showing the replay of Chapman's go-ahead goal. The sub's already taken 40 seconds. He's not even off the pitch yet. I'm not even trying to say Axel's last name. Sunderland win a 6. Restart quickly. Probably 70 seconds left. And we're just playing in the back. Ashish has not impressed when he's come on. My personal opinion. All right, everyone get up. Patterson, just bang it. Come on. We don't win ahead. Ipswich win 2-1. Hold on to second place for them. And then that bangs us down to 7th, I believe. Yep, 7th with 40 points, tied with Coventry. They're ahead of us with goal differential was 12 and ours is 7. All right. 0 for 2 on these. Sunderland next play. Let's see. Hull. Friday, January 19th, 3 p.m. I guess we'll see everyone then. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, give it a sub. Just trying to do more of these. Just trying to talk to people from the Sunderland community, basically. Anybody in the States that follows them. Anybody over there. Talk to my boys a little bit. So, as I said before, thank you very much.